Alright. So, how's it go? Wait a minute. What the heck? There's this box in my way. Get that out of here. Ugh. Sorry about that. Anyways, hey, how's it going, DATV viewers? Some of you might know me, but for those that don't, I'll introduce myself. Hey, how's it going? My name is Christian Ramos, and I am the executive producer of the Direct Access television show Business as Usual. Matter of fact, I'm also friends with the host, Kevin Willett. Anyways, so let's start off with a bit of back history. The reason I wanted to start this show is because there were a few spots in, I wouldn't exactly call it primetime television, that people just wanted to fill in, and I thought, hey, I might as well be one. Am I right? Anyways, so first off, I just want to say thank you so much to all you DATV viewers out there for truly making this possible by watching the Business as Usual 150th episode, of which you can find on DATV Studios' YouTube channel. Just nothing really hard to find. But that was where I first got my fresh start at Direct Access television. So, let's talk, let's see. I got an idea. For all you kids in the audience, let's talk video games, hey? Because who doesn't love a good video game now and again? Well, first off, let's start with, let's see here. Actually, nah, forget video games. Those are too crazy. Let's see, what else here? I got an idea. Let's talk about technology problems. Everybody's got them. Viruses, errors, crashes. I mean, they're crazy. I tell you. I once ran into the infamous blue screen of death, and let me tell you, all it took was a simple restart to erase that thing from my mind, and which was quite useful. But, you know, all in all, times like this, it's just crazy. Anyways, enough about that. Let's keep focusing on this guy. Me, though, I'm a different kid than anyone would expect. I've got different ideas. I write, well, I don't necessarily write books, but I have been known to break a few culinary boundaries time to time. I once dipped my fries in a Frosty. But then again, people do that. What can I say? But me, though, I'm just a simple kid. Yeah, as my title says. But yeah, I'm just a simple kid. And I'm just ready to make your day boss, as it always should be. But as anyone will know. But this is only like the first episode, so don't expect anything too bombastic or anything. Aside from the intro, which I use a box for. Seriously, who uses boxes anymore? They just clutter up your space, and before you know it, you don't know what to do with them. Okay, enough about that. Let's get to the main point at hand here. Me. But kids like me, we don't get many chances like this. But we do have quite a big skill set that no one else thinks about. For example, my personal favorite out of all my talents is acting, of which is a thing that I'm really good at. People don't normally talk about when they want to act, but kids like me, we dream about acting. Hey, we even breathe it, as far as I'm concerned. Me, though, I've been known to take on a few different roles from time to time. Say, like a power-driven villain. There's one part. Yes, I want to rule the world. Or another one is to like a persevering hero, like in one of those comedies or something, like action coms or act coms as I call them, but that's just my alliteration. So what's another one? There's also guys like me that just don't really get a second chance in life because we don't really think about the one things that we do, and that brings me actually today to the finally topic at hand, autism. I recently made a PowerPoint about this when I was back in school. Yeah. I'm recording this while I'm on summer vacation. Big shocker. Not for me, though, because kids my age, we don't normally get the recognition we deserve because, we do so many things, and yet at the same time, we're just, brushed off like flies. Of course, I don't find that a bad thing. there are like galaxy clusters out there that are like 10 times our size. I mean, look at me, I'm 6'4", and I'm nothing compared to a galaxy cluster. Hard to believe, for one, but for two, us autistic kids, we think differently than most people think we do. I mean, like, if you shoved a math problem in front of us, if it was, like, simple, we'd think it was, like, say 1 + 1, 2, easy. But if it was, like, 220 times, like, the square root of 395, we'd be confused and would require help. Jeez, can't even talk right. but actually, but you know, if the truth be known, kids my age, we just don't really get many chances in life at all. But people like, not just Ron, but the entire DATV crew, they give us kids chances that we normally didn't have. Like in rendering, television, animation, even straight down to the code. It's hard to believe, but TV, it's just crazy. I say as I'm telling you this through a camera. I mean, anyways, but thanks to Ron and the entire DATV crew, I mean, they're the ones that got me started on this show. I mean, ever since seeing Kevin Willett, I think the first time I ever got on this TV train was, I think, the first time I did UCAN PC. I mean, since then I haven't done anything else except for business as usual. With Kevin. Seriously, I'm good friends with the guy. But, I mean, seeing guys like Kevin and UCAN PC fellas really piqued my curiosity, thinking, I wonder what it would be like if I had a show. It's hard to believe, but I didn't really think about it thus far. I mean, the actual very first time, if the truth be known, was around when I was like 3. That was like way back then. I was like really small. I mean, my hand is behind the table. You can't even see. That's like real small. I mean, I was like what, a peanut, as my mom used to call me. But if the truth be known, the baseline for this show was inspired by the Irish YouTuber Jacksepticeye. He always says "like a boss" at the end of his videos, so it's not a surprise that I'd eventually want to dedicate an entire show to him. So, I know this goes on YouTube, so hey, Jacksepticeye, if you get bored and you eventually browse around YouTube, see what other channels there are, hopefully you run into this, because I dedicated this entire series to you. That and to the entire DATV crew, whom I've said like twice now, I'd really like to thank, because these guys have truly given me a start in life that I personally never thought was possible. I had like no money the first time I ever thought of this. Plus, I literally knew like nothing. We're talking nothing about television. All I knew is you just watched it. I didn't think you were actually able to go on it, as I'm doing right now. But kids my age, we don't really think much. I mean, but what about acting? I mean, back to that. But I mean, adults get that stuff. I mean, I can name a few off the top of my head. What's one? There was like, what's his name? There was Ice-T. He made it into Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I love that show. I don't know why. There's something about it. But there was also different kinds of shows like, I can't really think of any others. So yeah, and my brain's not on the job today. I think it may be out to lunch. Actually, I got a good idea. How about some puns for all you DATV viewers out there? You interested? Ha! All right. Let's see here. Oh, I got a good one. What do skeletons use to call each other? A telephone. Nah, too simple. What do broken clocks need you to do? Give them a hand or two. All right. But yeah, that's just me. I mean, improv, I don't even know. You guys, I bet you DATV viewers are probably thinking like, how did this dude make it on DATV? Well, because I actually, okay, you know what? It's high time I told you really about my history. Because the first time I was literally just going off a vague memory. But the first time I ever actually got the chance to go to DATV at all was the very first time that I actually went there because that they were offering like a TV program. They were like a training program with all the cameras and the colors and yeah, I mean there's all this lighting. Big thanks to Nate for that one. I mean, he literally did like an epic time with the lighting. I mean, there's red, there's green, there's blue right behind me, amber right there, green down there. I really like how this like correlates into like this big thing here. Yeah, if you see all this, that's thanks to Nate. He's really a lighting phenom with that. So it's not a surprise that guys like him will get a shout out in especially my first episode, no less. But I mean but back to DATV itself. The first time I actually ever got my first hit at DATV was when Ron and Gary, they were coming up with the summer program. Well, not so much summer program, so much as it was like an introduction to TV program. Like an IT TV program. I don't know. But yeah, but I mean, thanks to those guys, I mean, I eventually advanced up the ranks, and here I am. So yeah, that's just me. But there's also something I want to say here. You DATV viewers really gave me, and not just that, but the 150th episode of Business Usual, rave views on YouTube. I mean, there's literally like what, 150,000 already? And not subscribers, views on that video, but let me tell you, that's huge. Anyone is anyone will know that. But, I mean, kids like me, we have a lot to be thankful for in life. I mean, we have families, we have siblings, sometimes we argue, but hey, what can I say? Siblings do that. But, there's one of many life's mysteries. I mean, nobody else tends to think anymore. I mean, a few clicks, we're able to find an answer. But as a teen, I still struggle with like math. I mean, math was never one of my strong subjects, especially algebra. I can't tell you how many times I've struggled on an algebra problem. I mean, it's like what, like 30? Like the square root of 30? Pun intended. But that's just me. But I mean, not only is the other thing that's just me, but what else is me is that I'm a big fan of tech, if you can't already tell. I mean, there was a box I used for my intro. It's right over there. Yeah, if we get something like pan there. But, I mean, also, our technology just doesn't get the chance it deserves. I mean, in a few clicks, you can literally find anything, like I said. Fast food recipes, the quickest way to work, and who knows, maybe even your nearest espresso bar. Of course, I don't drink this stuff. I really don't like it. But if the truth be known, kids my age, we just don't get any credit. I mean, there are other people that like take our roles as kids, and then all of a sudden we just get like brushed off. I'm not really a fan of that, but who am I to deny people the very chance that they have to make a new impact on life? I mean, there were so many things that impacted our life, but we never got a chance to fight back, like the pipeline. I mean, Anyone is Anyone was all over that one. I mean, I remember that. I mean, it was literally told about everything. I was like, yeah, like a shortcut there. But I mean, but there's video games involved. I mean, there's always been video games. I mean, there was like 1981 for like arcades, and then it was like 1985 consoles. But there's those. What else? Did I mention that there's times like this when you just gotta think and go on your feet? Well, that's me. You see, I've got goals, People just don't seem to understand it. Of course, my family does, and the entire TV crew here does. I mean, they get it, right, Ron? Yeah. But, I mean, he gets it. Everyone else here gets it, but I don't. I mean, goals are unreachable sometimes, as anyone will know. But if you really put your mind to it, you'll be able to get anything. I mean, hey, I've been thinking of new sandwiches for anyone to try out. I've been thinking of making dessert sandwiches. I recently made a recipe. I think it was like for XL choco cake. Meaning because there was like a lot of chocolate in it. Graphic. But since then, I've completely forgotten that recipe because I've replaced it with new ones, like a twice baked potato with a baked potato with like a triple toss salad. But what can I say? That's just my genius. I've also been thinking of doing art. I use Paint often, Microsoft Paint. But that's just me because of all the things that I do in life. I sometimes overwhelm myself with all the things that I think about. Not only that, but also all the things that I do. But that's just me, and sometimes I don't think at all. Sometimes I just go forward, and I just move on. But of course, moving on and moving up is things that we do in life. Back 200 years ago, we were just a tiny little civilization. Now we're pretty much booming with stores, eateries, espresso stands, whatever. I know I'm literally referencing older material, but what do you expect? This is my first time. Come on. Anyways, but I'm a big fan of comedy myself. Those puns I told at the beginning, first few minutes, they weren't quite good. But I'm a big fan of big comedians here, like Jerry Seinfeld for one. Let me tell you, he makes me laugh. But I'm also the type for food or something. What's something else? I watch The Phantom Gourmet. I love that show. I tell you, there's always a bunch of few places that no one else knows about until you watch the show. I've literally been to a Phantom Gourmet hidden jewel. If you heard of Vic's Diner, they've got their big coffee roll. I literally ate that thing in one sitting once. That's hard to do. But that's just me. Anyways, all I know is that I'm a guy of many talents. I wouldn't have ended up here without them, but kids my age, we just don't get the respect, or rather, the appreciation. Yes, appreciation that we deserve for all of the talents that we have. Because even though we may have autism, sure, they may think that's like a giant weight on you. But the truth is, it's not. You may think it is, but it's not. The truth is, I was diagnosed with autism at around 6 or 7, and I since then have not let it get the best of me. It was really actually just another addition to my life that I didn't even think would be possible, mind you. But once I got to terms with it, the first time I heard of it, it literally shocked me. But once I got to terms with it, it was really easy to work out. Since then, my artistic, creative, and even my culinary genius have gone off the walls. It's like boing boing bing. It's like a ping pong ball with a jetpack on. If you can think about that in your head, ping pong ball with jetpack on. I just thought of that. But yeah, kids like me, we have autism, and we don't think about the world around us and how we can affect it. But it takes just one step to lead an entire marathon of people right behind you. People like us, we just don't think. We don't think. We do. And in the end, isn't that what we're all trying to look for here? More doers instead of thinkers. Sure, a little thinking can't be bad, but if you do it, that's better. It's just hard to believe that people like me, not just me, but all you DATV viewers out there, and especially the DATV crew, have come this far in life. When we were kids, I still am, but when we were kids, like tiny kids, We didn't think about going anywhere in life. We just knew to sit down and stay and like, well, dogs, but really. And we just didn't think like to do anything. We were just shaking our rattles and everything. But now that we're like what, like 2015, 2016, like now that we're in the year 2016, I mean, before you know it, 2017 is right around the corner. And before you know it, there'll be great new stuff like hover cars, hover boards, and robotic assistants to pretty much anything we do. And that to me is a monumental achievement. Not just for the world, but in and of itself. But look, when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, mainly because that we see ourselves in the future, but we also see ourselves in the newest and the best and the greatest out of anything that we may or may not have thought about doing in life. Like, say, making an art sculpture. Anyone's thought about that. Like any big artist, like say Leonardo da Vinci. He painted the Mona Lisa. I mean, that thing is huge. I mean, it's literally got like so many people loving it. And what about what's another one? Well, how about Picasso? I mean, the guy literally did modern art for what it is. But I mean, there's also a few great heroes in history. There was Revere, there was Washington. I mean, there's even a few current heroes. But where all those heroes came from, they all came back from heroes before them. And then before them, and before them, and then before them. And it just goes back, and back. Before you know it, to the beginning of time. But when we were first born into the galaxy, pretty much time itself, before time itself was even born, we literally knew next to nothing. But now, as time advances, I mean, look at us now. We're in the present day, and we've literally got the best cameras the store can even find. But, I mean, we're working with the best equipment here. But the point is, why did I actually go all over the place this first episode? Well, the answer is to show how not just kids like me, but grown-ups, adults, even other kids can go just all over the place in any sort of kind of topic. Because we can literally change from one topic to the next, and at the same time, we're still trying to stay on the one topic that we have. But that's us. And, I mean, that's everyone on this earth. All of, like, what? Like, 5 million? I mean, I literally do not know the population of people on earth. So, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It was a big diff. But there's kids like me. We're wrong sometimes. We're right. But we all have the things that we think about. We all have the things that we do, and we do them because we want to make a big impact on the world. We're trying to help save the world. In a way, we're our own heroes. We just don't know it yet. I mean, I still have many heroes to this day. I mean, like I said, there's the entire DATV cast, my parents, and who knows, one day my sister. Weird, but it's hard to believe. But, yeah. I mean, what can I say? That's just people. They have things that they do in life, and before you know it, they'll have made a big impact on the world like no one had ever thought of. I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm right. I'm literally talking to you guys, not just all you guys, but all you DATV viewers, about future impacts on life that no one has truly ever thought about. Because we all want to make an impact on life. I mean, we're recycling, going for solar panels, and I don't know, using natural gas, wind power. It's weird because we've literally improvised so many times in life that eventually we're going to end up improvising ourselves. I mean, who knows? Robotic arms and eventually computer for a brain. We might be making robotic assistants. I mean, we're already like somewhat into the future. I mean, with all new juicers we got, like man-made vacuums that literally have like no cord required. But I mean, since then we keep improving and improving and improving, and eventually the future will just be nothing but improvement. No matter where we go, we know how to improve. But I think if the truth be known, the best way to improve is to start with yourself. I mean, look at me. I've improved. I mean, of course I did my hair just for such an occasion, but that's not an improvement. What is an improvement, however, is that kids my age, we do things that no person would want to think of. People may think us insane, crazy, think we should be locked up somewhere. But the truth is, they don't know our hidden potential. We have the power to move mountains. We have the power to bring forth a new era. We have the power to start a new generation of improvisation. But the truth is, it all starts with us. We are the ones that get the new generation started. And we will be the ones that get the newest era, not just of generation, but era of improvisation started. It'll trigger a new Cenozoic era, the newest Cenozoic era of improvisation. Seriously, somebody get that in the history books. But all in all, the fact of the matter is, we all show improvement. We all have a new life in our hands that we all think about making. That, who knows, in the future, we could have our name inducted into the Hall of Fame, but we've also shown ourselves that if we stay the path, we keep moving forward, and that we stay determined, we know that we've got a major power in our hands that no one can even think about. We have our own power. We are our own willpower. We are our own determination. We have the power to make the world a better place. Man, mad philosophical for the first episode. This is the pilot, for crying out loud, but yeah, that's me. Anyways, but yeah. So before we end the show, I'd like to give a special thanks once again. I can't thank them enough, to the entire TATV crew, to my parents, and even to my sister. She's crazy. I don't even know. But, I mean, I just like to give a special thanks to all of you, because you have gotten me this far in life, and you've given me the propulsion to go forward onto dawn, and in the newest revelation yet, I've made my life history. So yeah, again, special thanks to all of you out there, and you know what? It's been great. So without further ado, this is Christian Ramos, and I'm out.